With Keon Markham after Tuesday's practice. Keon, just talk about the film session after the Oklahoma State game. What did you take away from as a secondary?
We just took away that we just got to lock in every play and just take every play one at a time, just mentally, and we just got to finish for sure.
Was it encouraging to see you guys have such a fast start to that game? Did that, do you think, gave you some confidence for the rest of the contest?
Yeah, it for sure did. Them coming out fast, it gave us a little bit more momentum, but like I said, we just got to finish.
What do you think about just how the secondary overall performed in that game?
I think we performed pretty good until the first half, for sure. And then the second half, we just got a little fatigued and just a little mentally. So I just felt like we just should have finished.
Is it tough to play with that many snaps and then the pace of it?
Yeah, it is tough. It is tough. But, like, again, we just got to finish and we just got to just keep going.
Was it tougher than you imagined? I mean, 'cause you could watch it on film and think it's going to be what it is.
Honestly, I thought it would be a little bit harder, but it wasn't. We came out with just more energy, you feel me? So I just felt like we just could have had it. We just got to just keep going, you know?
How does their tempo compare with other teams you've seen that could play up tempo?
I was honestly impressed on how fast they were getting on the ball. So I was really impressed with their tempo. They were going pretty fast for sure.
You're getting a lot of experience now. Is that confidence inspiring?
Yes, confidence does play a part in that for sure. I just would like for us to all just play with more confidence as well. So.
And what does that enable when you have more confidence?
Oh yes, it helps me out a lot, and it just helps me play better. It helps me play faster for sure.
What has the experience been like playing with your brother all these years here?
It's been really great, and honestly, it's a blessing just having a brother here, and you know he's just always there and somebody to always to talk to and lean on, you know. So.
A lot of set of brothers on this team.
Yeah, for sure.
So do you think the tempo that you saw against Oklahoma State can really help you down the road with other Pac-12 teams that may play not as fast but close to
Yes,
that?
I feel like that would help us for sure because I don't want to say I don't know if we're going to face another up-tempo team like that, but if so, we will be ready.
Where do you think that you've improved the most this year?
I feel like I improved just being more mentally locked in each play and just taking it play by play for sure.
So it's not so much the physical or the tools. Or
Nah,
like that.
it's just for me, it's just mentally and I just gotta lock in each play and just do my assignment and just not try to always make a play, you know?
What have you learned most from Coach Henderson? He was your position coach last year. Now he's the D coordinator. And he's been in the pros, been at that level. What have you learned from him?
I actually learned a lot from him. I learned that, like again, like just like he really taught me like mentally, like for me, like I'm good athletic wise, but he just made sure like mentally you just gotta just be good and just be there. And if you're there in the right spot to do your job, then you make a play, other than just let me just go out there and just try to make a play, you know?
How do you feel like the guys have rebounded from that loss?
I feel like the guys, we all understand what we need to do to get better and win. So I feel like it was a little hard for sure, but you know, that 24-hour rule, just get over it and just next game.
It seemed like there was no quit in the team. You were down by 14 and a half, and you still came out in the third quarter. So
Yeah.
Is there a fight in this team maybe that you didn't see last year that you're seeing this year?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, we was fighting out there, and I liked how we just didn't give up. You know, we just kept fighting through the end. So that's going to be another strong part in our offense and defense. So.
Seemed like you guys were finding the ball a lot too on some of those sideline routes. You know, was that a discussion in the film room that's like,
Oh
hey,
yeah,
we need to, you know,
yeah. We knew that they were going to try us on the outside, so we were ready for it for sure on the outside, the corners.
What's it been like working with Coach Fletcher this offseason?
Coach Fletcher, oh, it's really great. He got a little like southern accent, so he used little different terms and slangs for sure. But like other than that, like it's just really good. He's getting me right for sure, getting my feet right, making sure I'm good, and yeah.
What are the slang words that he uses?
He'd be like, sometimes I don't even understand what he's saying. That's how it's just like. So it's just he just be like, oh, like he just be like Lil Willie, like he called Willie Harts, like Lil Willie, and then it's just other little stuff I don't want to talk about. So.
Cool, man.